Here's a speculative prediction for the 2024 NFL season according to ChatGPT.
Love it.
AFC South. You hate to see this, Jack.
Oh, no.
The winner of the division is the Jacksonville Jaguars, 10-7.
That's fucking bullshit.
And the Super Bowl, live from New Orleans.
Repeat.
Matchup.
The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. It's Wednesday, August 7th. We're 2 days away from going to Canton, Ohio.
I knew Pat was going to...
Why are you the way you are?
You know, Tycho actually texted me yesterday, and
What did he say?
I'll exchange, and we missed Tycho. He's just...
We do
Is
miss
he
Tycho.
back yet?
No, he comes back, I
He's
think,
supposed to be
tomorrow.
back tonight.
What the fuck, dude? It's like the weather's literally fine.
There's no hurricane to be seen down
I don't know what, like, and Tycho's freaking out about it too. I'm like, dude.
He texted me and was like, "Can you pick me up a case of waters for the
He
apartment?"
texted me
there's no
asking.
hurricane.
He's like, hey,
I'm
not to
like-
be that guy, but you should probably get a case of water.
Yeah, I'm like, not to be that guy, but I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, there's no...
Yeah.
I live in a high rise.
I've been outside every single day over the last 4 days.
No, but so
dude,
even
it's been phenomenal. Out.
It's been spectacular.
My-
No rain.
My buddy and his wife decided to vacation here like this week. Like they obviously planned it months ago.
Oh, that's tough timing.
No, but like yesterday they were hanging out at the beach all day. Today
Yeah,
they're
it
gonna
was
hang out
great.
at the pool. Like
could be nicer.
No,
I
it
went to
could
the
be
beach the other
nicer,
day. It
it's
was
but
not
very
a
windy.
fucking hurricane weather.
It was very windy at the beach. The
It was
other day.
definitely windy, but it's not bad.
But it's still warm.
Wait, I want to go. So Tycho randomly just texted me, "What the actual fuck is wrong with you? You are absurd."
He'll do
And
that.
I thought I said something on an episode
No,
or
you
something. I
probably
was
said
a little
nothing.
concerned. So I sent what
You probably
9
just
times.
made ominous sounds.
So then he goes, "I just audibly threw up. You said Minnesota is the fucking weirdest way any word has ever been said."
Oh yeah, say it how you say it.
So then I sent him this.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And pretty much the text ended up ending up in this spot where he said, "You're so fucking weird, it's nuts." And I said, "Glad you're getting to know Adam."
I think you have Tourette's.
No, that's not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah.
Like Tourette's, maybe. I would say like multiple personality disorder would also could be another one.
Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah.
You got a lot. Also, for people watching, this is not a fucking Cowboys hat.
Oh!
This is not a. It's just Dallas. I like Dallas.
Shout
It's a
out
good
No
city.
Rivals. No Rivals
Yeah.
sent Jack and I, not you, Pat, because Pat, you smell like fucking Gorgonzola, but sent Jack and I these beautiful fucking hats. No Rivals Sports Club, Dallas. We got a few more. So shout out No
Yeah.
Rivals. Make sure to check them out, norivals.com.
Yeah,
I believe it is. They got some
two-
sick hats.
Yeah,
I got
so
two
isn't
Dallas hats.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy, guys? They got 4 hats between the two of them, and they don't have one to share with their good buddy Pat, whose seat is very not permanent, and neither is his hats from his friends, apparently.
I'll give you
I
one.
don't
You
want
want-
one.
It's cool.
I don't want one.
Brown, white, and yellow. It's pretty
I'll
cool.
take it. I'll take it.
It's pretty cool.
I'll take it.
Yeah. You want that one or you want this one?
I don't want that one.
Yeah.
That one's a Cowboys
Anywho.
hat.
It's not a Cowboys hat.
That's
It's
a
not.
Cowboys hat.
Yeah, the fact that a 49ers fan is wearing a Cowboys hat is crazy.
Wouldn't catch me,
to me
dead wearing anything Patriots.
Wouldn't catch me
anything
dead wearing
Dolphins.
anything
Does
Jets.
this say Cowboys anywhere?
Yeah, it says Dallas.
It says Dallas Cowboys.
It says Dallas.
It
Literally
says
on the
Cowboys
inside of the hat,
back,
it says
yeah.
Cowboys.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
thought
God, does
said
it?
on the back.
Wow, got him.
Oh shit! It says no rival. Oh, and they have a QR code.
Yeah,
scan the
it.
QR code. And
Anywho.
you can get hats.
Oh, that's cool. I like
It's a
the
sick hat.
brim
It's a
inside.
sick
cool.
hat.
yeah.
That's-
It's actually
yeah.
it's structured very nicely.
yeah, that is cool.
No, it's a great structure.
Yeah,
I
I'm
sent
gonna
it to-
steal that hat. By the
I
way,
sent
from
it.
you.
Yeah, I know. By the way, I was talking about the Tycho situation. I literally saw you just sizing up my hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You like my picture I sent you yesterday?
yeah, that was funny.
So yeah, we obviously record this on a Tuesday, and this drops
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
The day
That's why
after.
it's yep.
Yep.
Brandon Aiyuk. I want to talk about it. I want to spend some
I'm
time
down. I'm
pondering.
ready. By the way, I'm finally like actually mentally ready for this.
Yeah.
Promise
I
not to
feel
yell.
like-
Promise not to yell.
Depending on what he says.
Okay.
We're in the heart of training camp
Right,
right, now,
yep.
and the best part
Fair,
about
it's
training
fair.
camp is that it
Like, he
starts
could-
with a team denying that they're trying to trade a player, and then about a week or two in, they're
No.
like, "Okay, we'll listen."
By
now.
the way, the Niners never like denied they were shopping him.
You got
around.
Shanahan handing out hugs at practice. That sure looks like a denial in process.
No, I think that was like a thanks, buddy.
So where do we want to
Thanks for
start with the
everything.
Brandon Aiyuk situation? I don't know if there's any. I have my thoughts on
I have
what's
where
happening.
I'd like to start.
All right.
Do you want him gone or do you want him
you want
to
who
stay?
gone?
Obviously, I want Brandon Aiyuk to stay with the 49ers, right? I'd be stupid to say, "I'll get the fuck out of here." Like I did say that a few weeks ago, for sure, 100% did say that. But like, obviously, I don't want Brandon Aiyuk gone. But the reality of the situation is, like, if you're reading everything right now and seeing what's happening, like he's going to get traded. Like that's just what's going to happen. And for me, it's like, all right, just accept the fact that he's going, move on. And now it's like, all right, what's the best trade package we can get? There's 2 trade packages that we've seen already that the Niners have kind of leaked from the Patriots and Browns. Okay, this is all we know right now, Adam. Like, what do you mean they're bullshit?
I think they're bullshit because it's very rare in the NFL where we see a player for player type swap with an extra round, with an extra pick on top. It's usually
this is what's
why would the Browns, who just gave Amari Cooper a fucking extension, send Amari Cooper?
Because Amari Cooper's older than Brandon Aiyuk.
It doesn't matter. Why it doesn't? They're trying to win now.
So the Niners.
So exactly. They would, in their mind, they would rather give a big contract to Aiyuk if they already gave that contract to Cooper. Mr. Salary Cap Man, correct me if I'm wrong, but if they traded that player away, they now just opened up a bunch of cap space to give Aiyuk an extension instead of Cooper. No?
No, because they both. I'm looking up Amari Cooper's contract right now. What Amari Cooper's going to get paid this year, his cap it's actually very low this year. It makes sense.
So you lied about the extension?
What? No, Amari Cooper got an extension.
It's very low.
They signed him to next year. His cap hit is $22 million, but right now it's $8 million. Right now it's $8 million.
I was on a roll and then you lost me. So
why?
Well, I was going to talk about the trade packages if people didn't see what they were.
All right, go for it.
But no, it's fine.
Oh, you're a little okay. So the trade packages.
No, I was trying to make you feel.
You're not gonna make me feel like shit. I feel like $1 million this morning.
Congrats. No, like essentially, it's the Browns are offering Amari Cooper and picks, and the Patriots are offering Kendrick Bourne and picks. Niner legend,
of course,
and picks.
It would be so fucking 49ers for Kyle Shanahan to say, you know what, let's accept that Patriots offer because Bourne already knows the system. You know, he was a Niner guy. I liked coaching him. Dude, if you get to choose between Kendrick Bourne and Amari Cooper and you pick motherfucking Kendrick Bourne, I am done with this fucking team. I will fucking throw a fit. I will, oh my God, you will never see someone so angry.
Why is this jerk off talking like the 49ers aren't a picture of success? It'd be 49ers to do. You know I'm so done with this team.
Hey, Pat,
You've been to 3 Super Bowls in the last 10 years.
You know who's won a Super Bowl more recently than the 49ers? The Cowboys. And people give them so much shit for not doing anything.
Yeah, but you guys go to Super Bowls.
No, we realistically have not done fucking anything worth a shit in 30 years.
Sure, you haven't won a Super Bowl, but you've been to a bunch.
But that doesn't matter. It's a participation trophy if you go to the Super Bowl and you don't win. No one cares if you don't win the Super Bowl.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
You're 25?
Yes.
How many Super Bowls the Jets been to in your lifetime?
They haven't been to any of them, Adam. How old are you?
27.
Just because
I'm just
trying to get facts here. We're just trying to get facts here.
I'm just having a conversation.
And how many Super Bowls have the Dolphins played in? Actually,
0.
Let me scratch that question. How many playoff wins do the Dolphins have?
It's a good question. It's one. If I carry the one,
it's a 0. Yeah.
Oh, so it's still a 0. And you're over here acting like, woe is me.
The fucking Niners
I'm
losing
done
in
with
the
this
Super
team.
Bowl. At least you get something to jerk off
to.
We get absolutely fucking nothing. We jerk each other off, and it still doesn't get us to climax.
Yeah. See, he's the one yelling.
He's the one yelling, but I was echoing off the yells.
Yeah, he was the one you should.
I don't feel bad for you. You guys, whatever trade you make, it's probably going to be a good trade because that's what good organizations do.
And this is why I can't talk to you guys about this stuff because you guys don't know what it's like to be a successful team and a team. And this is not like me shitting on the Dolphins and Jets, by the way. This is just factual. Correct?
Of course, you're just wearing a Cowboys hat.
I assume that when you guys make a trade, it's in your best interest and it's going to pay off for you.
Here's my thing: is like. When your window right now is, you probably have a couple years left, right? The 49ers, because then you have to extend Brock, and that means you can't have as many players around you. It's just, that's how it goes. Like, whenever you extend your quarterback, you get worse.
Yeah, okay. Unless you're the Chiefs.
Well, unless you have the best quarterback to ever fucking live. But,
not Brock Purdy.
Well, Brock's not the best quarterback ever? Who'd have thought?
Well, actually, if we want to talk passer rating, but sure.
That's true. But... No, I feel like the window's pretty short right now. So if you go out there and you trade for Kendrick Bourne and picks over Amari Cooper and picks, like Amari Cooper is obviously older than Aiyuk and Bourne and everything like that, but I feel like he is, he's a guy that can help you win right now.
What the fuck is Aiyuk's deal? Like, is he on an expiring contract? Like, why does he want? They
picked up his 5th-year option, so he right now is essentially to play and then gets a contract.
The Niners are saying we aren't giving you an extension past this 5th year?
I think the Niners. Here's my take on the situation. I think the Niners want to give him a contract. I just don't think they know how because Brock Purdy's contract is coming next year.
Yes.
So with that being said, personally, and we were talking about this off the pod, I think the 49ers are fucking up massively with this Brandon Aiyuk trade. And the reason I say that, and I'm from a casual standpoint, obviously, and I'm going to say this sponsored by No Rivals, of course. The reason I'm going to say that is because when I look at Deebo Samuel versus Brandon Aiyuk, Deebo Samuel has 1 year left in guaranteed money on his deal, and he's already on the back half of his first real contract with the Niners. He has injury history. I understand the value of Deebo Samuel within a Kyle Shanahan offense, but I also understand that Brandon Aiyuk has untapped potential as a top 10 wide receiver in this league, and he's 26 years old, and I'd rather say to myself as a 49ers fan, Brandon Aiyuk's a cornerstone. Brock Purdy's a cornerstone. Trent Williams, who's getting older, will remain a cornerstone. And then I know CMC is there for another 2 years. When I look at the situation, regardless of how it has to go down, I think I'm looking to move off of Deebo Samuel. And I'm saying, Brandon Aiyuk, you get the fucking contract. That's how I see it. That's why I think the 49ers are fucking up.
I get why you say that. And the only valid point I think you brought up at all is the injury history with Deebo. Personally, I think a lot of people are forgetting just how good Deebo Samuel is when he's fully healthy and he's playing for the 49ers.
I'm not forgetting that, though.
No, but I'm saying, like, a lot of people saw Aiyuk's last season, right? And he was fucking awesome. He was unbelievable, but I don't quite think he just, in my opinion, he's not as vital to the team's success as Deebo Samuel. I don't know how you can possibly replace a guy like Deebo. You can try your best. There's not guys that are going to block like him, that are going to catch like him, like run out of the backfield like him, out of jet sweeps, out of motions like him, like guys that literally create problems. Like Deebo, by the way, too, like you didn't even think about, like, and obviously this isn't, I'm not shitting on you, sorry. But like,
you can shit on me.
No, but like, Deebo is the leader of the 49ers. Like,
yeah, he walks out with them with the boombox. I get it.
No, but like you can't just trade that guy away, so a lot of shit's gonna happen. You can't do that. Brandon Aiyuk, on the other hand, is a pretty quiet guy, kind of keeps to himself, like doesn't say or do too much. He's a guy that's a little bit more, in my opinion, expendable. And a wide receiver like him, yes, he's a supreme talent, but like, it's easier to replace a player like Aiyuk than it is Deebo, in my opinion. And for the way that the Kyle Shanahan offense works, you have to have a guy like Deebo. You can find there's probably 15, 20 other Brandon Aiyuks out there you can find to replace him.
I just feel that from the standpoint of this, it's not about this year, it's about next year, right? So next year,
no, it's about this year.
No. Where I'm going with this, you fucking fuckface.
I'm on Jack's side. You're gonna need a good argument here. Let him go.
This year, you can be all in. You can get Amari Cooper back. You can get Kendrick Bourne, Niner legend, of course. But next year, your cornerstones are all a year or two away from 30. CMC, Brock would be obviously like your quarterback, but CMC, Trent Williams, Deebo Samuel. To me, and vastly different because the 49ers are far more successful, it's very similar to that years ago as a Dolphins fan where Adam Gase, just hear me out, Adam Gase came in and said, all right, I'm going to sign a bunch of veterans, the Julius Thomases of the world coming off a major Broncos year, stuff like that, and relied on people that are coming off successful seasons and then absolutely gave them contracts and it ended up not working out. So where I'm going with this,
gotten me at all.
Listen to me, where I'm going with this is the fact that I think the 49ers right now, it makes sense this year, but next year, your cornerstone pieces are all about to be 30 years old and it can go south.
So real quick, I feel like if you're Jack, I think the one thing I got from Jack earlier is that it's Super Bowl or bust. Going all in on 1 year, I don't think is the worst thing the 49ers can do.
No, I don't disagree with that.
Like they need to win a ring this year. But they have to win a ring this year.
But your team was as good as it gets last year.
Okay,
yeah, they ran into a bust on the Chiefs, but they got better.
You know what's crazy? We got better this offseason.
Yeah,
but you're about to lose one guy potentially.
But like, he very well could come back this year.
I agree with you.
Also, but if he's going, get Amari Cooper in return.
I don't.
So then you can still be all in this year. I know you don't agree with that.
No, I just don't think Amari. Let me pose an argument.
He's not Brandon Aiyuk, but like he's not.
Let me pose an argument for you. Then, if you are the Niners and Amari Cooper's not a part of that deal, how are you going to feel? You as a fan.
If I just get a bunch of picks,
yeah.
Ricky Pearsall's that motherfucker, then, man.
Okay, exactly.
Forgot about Ricky.
I personally am coming from the standpoint that I don't think Amari Cooper's actually in this deal. I think that's the Niners playing chess, trying to increase the price from the Patriots, and that they're playing both sides.
We haven't even talked about the Steelers, by the way.
Well, I thought the Steelers are out of it. I think the Steelers are fucking ridiculous. If the Steelers are not actually in on Brandon Aiyuk, bro, can we move off of Mike Tomlin? I don't give a fuck that he's been above 500 for X amount of years. Go get Brandon Aiyuk.
Taking the Niner hat off, dude, if you
Why did Tomlin get dragged?
What?
Why did Mike
Yeah, I don't
Tomlin
know
just
about
get
Tomlin.
dragged?
Well, no, hold on. Context there. Frank Michael Smith, friend of the pod, massive Steelers fan. We had him on a couple months ago before.
So he's sick
and he
of
was
Mike
just
Tomlin?
shitting on Mike Tomlin, essentially,
like
for
Mike
saying
Tomlin.
that, like, this guy has been the epitome of just above average. And yes, he's gone to a Super Bowl. He has
Won
a
Super
Super Bowl. Oh, no, that was Bill Cowher, correct?
No, he won.
Mike Tomlin won a Super
He
Bowl.
won the
one,
second
but-
Steelers
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That he is a guy that, like, the Steelers are going to stay around this area until they, until they get it.
Yeah,
that was his stance. That was his
Yeah,
stance.
like the taking the whole Niner fan thing for me out of it. Obviously, like I think the Steelers would be the best fit for Brandon Aiyuk. I think it makes the most sense. I think the Steelers gain the most from getting him.
Absolutely.
Like if you are the Steelers and you're not all in on Brandon Aiyuk, you are so fucking dumb. Like. You have George. Like we looked what yesterday or a few days ago. It's George Pickens, and then
Van
who?
Jefferson, and Scotty Miller, and Quez Watkins.
Dog.
Like
No
the
dogs, pups.
most obvious fucking need on that team is a wide receiver one. Because let's be real, Pickens is not really a
think Ayuk's
alpha
your-
one.
yeah.
Like it would be Aiyuk and Pickens, and that's one of the better duos in the league at that point, right? God, they're fucking stupid if they're not in on him, and if they're not seeing this stuff going on. I guarantee you what the Niners are doing is saying this stuff from the Browns and Patriots came out to try to have the Steelers price kind of go up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's for sure leverage because
you
like
think-
the Steelers are so like they've got to be desperate.
Do you think Brandon Aiyuk wants out? Like, I don't think he would be happier playing for the Steelers than the 49ers.
Oh, I genuinely think every option out there for Brandon Aiyuk is worse than just staying home with.
But
the
do you
Niners.
think
I think he would want to be a
personally-
Steeler over a Brown or a Patriot.
But
yes.
why wouldn't you want to stay a 49er? Like,
I think he would want.
'cause
If,
it seems
if
like he wants
If he
out.
could sign a deal,
Yeah.
I'm
you're not
sure he
having this
would.
whole conversation unless he wants out. I just don't
No, I
understand
think
why
it's
he wants
solely a
out.
money thing. It's
Yeah,
solely
I
a
think
money
I
thing.
think he thinks he deserves X amount of money.
He does.
He thinks he
The
deserves top
Niners-
10 wide receiver money.
He does.
Yeah, like he's asking for more than Amon-Ra.
Oh,
Let's just put that out there. That is his number. His
Where'd you
number
hear
is
that?
Amon-Ra or greater.
Who?
Brandon Aiyuk's number
so what's
is
that?
Amon-Ra or
25 mil
greater.
plus, 25 M's.
Whatever that per year thing is for Amon-Ra. I don't know what his AAV is.
I think it's somewhere. It's like 33 million a year.
Yeah. Brandon Aiyuk wants Amon-Ra St. Brown money. And I'm
get
gonna
it.
be honest, I don't think he's up there.
I don't
Like,
think he's that guy.
I think he
He's
does.
just below that
I'll be
guy.
honest. I think he does.
I think he's
because hear me
just
out.
below
Keep,
that
keep this in
guy.
mind. Keep this in mind. I'll tell you why.
some cap nerd bullshit
Yep.
can
Yeah,
happen.
here we go.
What's going to happen? 2 players from now. Jamar Chase going to get a deal. CeeDee Lamb's going to get a deal. It's going to.
I'm just saying, but
it's going to be then he's still in the top
Amon-Ra
10.
just got his deal, right?
And so Tyreek went above him again. Jettis went above
No,
him.
but I'm saying, like, I hate the whole DeMarcus Market thing, and I get it, but it's like, if Amon-Ra just got his deal recently, and Brandon Aiyuk wants that same amount of money, we're kind of going to compare the two right now. Who's a better wide receiver? Who deserves like?
I think Amon-Ra.
I don't think Brandon
actually
Aiyuk
think
deserves that money.
I'll be honest. Like I think if you put Brandon Aiyuk in that system, same thing, and there is no Debo, right? Because there's just so many mouths to feed. He's putting up very similar numbers. I think Brandon Aiyuk has that potential to be a top 5 wide receiver.
What about him makes you say that? What
He's not
about his
top
What
five.
about his game? I'm
I
curious how
think-
much Aiyuk you've watched.
I think that he
Not
is
that
one of the
much.
most lethal route runners in the entire league.
Sick route runner,
I think
correct.
I think actually when I think of Brandon Aiyuk and I think of the most successful wide receivers in the NFL today, I think their number one thing within their craft is route running. It has to be. It's
Yeah.
no longer about speed.
Oh, he's an
it's
unreal
always
route
kind of been
runner,
like that,
yeah.
actually. So when I think about it, like Tyreek is really the only one within that top 5 that
And
has
Jamar Chase.
lethal speed. No,
Well,
well, Jamar's
but he's not
alpha.
a route runner guy.
Jamar's not really a
Jamar's just
route
a
runner.
big motherfucker
He's a big
gonna get the
motherfucker,
ball.
and people are afraid of his deep
gonna
ball
bully
prowess.
you.
Exactly. But when it comes to Brandon Aiyuk, like I think his burst is there. Like I think he has being able to get off the line, and then I think his route running. So when I compare where his route running is to some of the best in the league, I think Brandon Aiyuk is someone that has the potential to stay within that top 10.
he's very reliable too.
And he's
never
young as
gonna
fuck.
drop a
He's
pass.
26 years old. So he may not right now be like, I want Amon-Ra numbers,
Yeah.
but like he deserves Amon-Ra numbers in my opinion. That's how I see it.
I think the thing with Aiyuk is you're almost giving him money based off of what he could do in the next few years,
Yeah,
right? You're
but-
not like, because obviously right now, like you said, a lot of mouths to feed on the 49ers. I'm curious to see what he would do in a whole different system without other guys to take kind of like pressure off of him, if that makes sense. I'm very curious. Like I know he's an awesome route runner, but he's not getting blanket coverage.
Yeah, we have
ever,
no
or,
idea if
like-
he can be a 1A guy.
Yeah.
Right now he's arguably the 4th weapon in that offense after
no.
CMC, Debo, Kittle. Like
No, he's
above Kittle, I think.
He's probably 3 or 2.
Anyway, he's still one guy in a foursome of really good guys.
He's one guy in a good
How's he gonna
foursome of
look
guys.
on? How's he gonna look on a Commanders, on a Steelers, when he's not surrounded by the best offensive mind in football and the best complete offense in football?
Yeah, I think
How's
Commanders.
he gonna look? We don't know.
I think Commanders and Steelers, he would look okay because you at least have a Terrier Pickens to draw some attention away from him and like decent quarterback play, right? Like Jaden Daniels at least already knows Aiyuk. They play
Jury's
together,
out still.
and then Russell Wilson and Justin Fields are not horrible quarterbacks.
You wanna know a team-
If he goes to the Patriots, though,
Then we
know a
really
team
find out
that
who Brandon Aiyuk is.
a sleeper team for Brandon Aiyuk that he's definitely not going to go to, but just makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever if they don't pursue, is the Los Angeles Chargers. Because
I don't know why
Justin
they're not
Herbert
even in the
needs an
conversation.
alpha one, and this
I don't
just
know
feel-
what the Chargers are doing.
the direction that the Chargers are going in, to
makes
me,
no sense to me.
makes
Directionless.
absolutely no sense.
Yeah,
You
I don't
have
know what
one
they're
of the
doing.
best, most talented throwers of the football in the entire league, and as much as I literally would love to see that dude
Don't say it. I think he wants
What?
him not alive
Suck.
anymore.
unalive.
No, seems like a nice guy,
Yeah, okay.
but just like
He's already extended.
he is already extended.
Maybe they're like, we got our quarterback. He's
Let's just chill
extended.
for a sec.
Let's blow everything up and see what we can build from scratch.
If I'm Herbert, though, I'm pissed.
Me too, but like,
you-
so they have him. He's not going to demand a trade right now.
No.
At least I don't think. But maybe they're just trying something new. Of like, we have the biggest question answered. We know that. Let's start from scratch, literally everywhere else.
But the problem I have with the Chargers is we know he's the best thrower of the football. Okay, so naturally I wouldn't have I wouldn't have that much of an issue with it had they not hired Greg Roman as the offensive coordinator. We know what Greg Roman's style is. And you know what they went out and did? They brought in J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, two guys that were literally with fucking Greg Roman from the
crazy.
Baltimore offense. Two guys that are also J.K. Dobbins coming off two major fucking injuries. Not going to be the same guy. Now, you could point to a rookie running back being their guy. I don't know who the fuck it is.
Vidal.
But who
I
the fuck is he
believe.
throwing to? I get Ladd McConkey could be good, but like he's one of the best throwers of the
Sick route
football.
runner.
What are we doing? So the Chargers should be all in on Brandon Aiyuk, and they're not. And it would not shock me if down the line there are problems with Justin Herbert in LA because there's no weapons
Yeah, I
to
don't
throw
understand
to.
why like there hasn't been why there haven't been any rumblings like of them trying to go for Aiyuk at all. It makes no sense.
Makes no sense. And maybe this is an unpopular opinion just solely because we're casuals, but I genuinely believe that NFL GMs overthink this way too much sometimes.
Just get a good player.
Just like there's sometimes the market is the market. You pay what you have to pay. Get your quarterback weapons. We've seen it. Every top 10 quarterback has weapons. And everyone wants to shit on Mahomes, but Travis
He's had
Kelce's always been
Kelce's
there.
whole career.
He's
Yeah.
always been there.
It is. I am always shocked that more GMs aren't like, let me turn this first round pick into a Brandon Aiyuk. Like your first round pick,
It's not going to hit.
It's such a hit or
it's
miss.
hit or miss. Like you might pick a guy that can potentially wreak Aiyuk's status,
that's the
or
thing.
a complete flop versus Aiyuk. You know what he is. Give him the fucking money. You're gonna
And
say a
that's-
little more than a
and
rookie,
that's
but
the
you know what he
funniest-
is.
And that's the
Exactly.
funniest thing to me is it's like when you're like, oh man, like is Brandon
we're giving
Aiyuk
him
worth
draft
2
picks.
second-round picks? You're like, buddy, if you got 1 second-round pick to somehow come into that potential and be a Brandon Aiyuk, you're thrilled.
Yeah, if over 4 years, your 4 second-round picks, a single one of them turned out to be the level of play that Brandon Aiyuk has given you over the last 2
You are
years, you're jumping for joy.
Yeah, you were like, holy fuck, what a find.
Yeah, so draft picks are not as valuable as I think they are.
Yeah,
and like
are draft picks only so valuable because that means you have to pay a
salary
player
cap stuff.
basically nothing?
Yeah, but to me, the answer of is how valuable our draft picks was answered by the Rams when they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
they
they
were
said,
like,
"Fuck
"Fuck
them
it,
picks."
take every pick we've got,
Yeah.
give us all the players
And
that
you
are
know what
good
they
right
did?
now," and then they won the Super Bowl because they
Yeah.
had talent top to bottom, and they were like,
Dude, they
"Fuck
had
the next
talent
3 or
out
4
the
years.
ass on
Doesn't
that
matter
team.
what happens
Yeah.
over the next 4 years. We've got a Super Bowl." And they're still
So-
fucking fine right now. They're
so
still a
By the
very
way,
good team.
I'd be
I
so
have
fine
some-
with that happening.
yeah,
I
I,
have a
I can take
stat.
one Super Bowl, be fine for 15 years.
I have a stat to back this up. So I was looking up hit rates, obviously, between like a first and a second round wide receiver. So how they're basically going to say what a successful, like what a hit rate really is does a wide receiver put up a top 12 season?
Sure.
Okay. So as far as mid, late versus second round, there's been 28 top 12 seasons by picks 11 through 32. So that's the back half of the first round,
Yeah.
right? Between 2009 and 2021, there's been 35 in total drafted. So there's been 29 top 12 seasons by round 2 wide receivers. and there's been 57. So the hit rate is far less.
What was that?
I'm sorry, this is
I'll
hard
be
to
honest. The
follow.
way they wrote this is pretty stupid.
Was it 2 out of 57? Was that a number, or am I making
It's essentially
that's a
they're
bad hit
29 out of 57.
Oh, that's pretty
So
good.
you got a 50-50 shot.
Coin
Actually,
flip,
not
like we were
bad
saying.
at all.
But it's a 50-50 shot or a 100% shot.
Yeah.
28 of 35 from the first round.
28-35.
Turn into what type of player?
A top 12 season.
Wow, that's actually
Really?
that's crazy.
Wide receivers?
Wow.
I mean, according to this.
What about Nelson Aguilar?
According to this
What
Reddit
happened to
thread.
him?
What about Jalen Rager?
Well,
Guess he's one of those 7.
That's crazy. Actually. Okay, so maybe first round draft picks for wide receiver. Oh my God, Ricky Pearson was a first round draft pick.
Yeah, you
Oh
guys
my
got a
God.
top 12 season.
Oh my God, congrats to
Who
Ricky
cares about
Pearson for a
Aiyuk?
top 12 season.
It feels weird. That feels wrong. Anywho, I think we've
That
gone
definitely feels
enough.
wrong, by
We've
the
talked
way.
about Brandon. It definitely feels wrong.
Yeah.
But we've talked about Aiyuk for so long. But I just think to put a bow on it, Brandon Aiyuk feels like his time in San Francisco is coming to an end. And I think, honestly, if Brandon Aiyuk goes to New England, your career is going to die. I'll be honest. I do.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think regardless where he goes, his career is probably
No, I think if he goes to Pittsburgh. By the way, if Brandon Aiyuk goes to Pittsburgh, the Steelers could easily become the second, if not the first team in that division. Because if I look at the cornerstones in Baltimore, Zay and Lamar, Mark Andrews coming off an injury. If I look at the Bengals, we know we have Joe, we know of Jamar. T probably on his way out because he got tagged.
Bengals are going to be
He's
so
there.
No, but he
Bengals
got
are gonna be
tagged.
so
He got
sad.
tagged.
Yeah, but I'm saying for this year.
No, for this year, but I'm saying for the future, right? For the
But weren't you
Steelers.
just talking about?
We're talking
I'm
this
saying for the Steelers.
season. Talking this
I thought you
season.
were
Bro, the
just talking
Steelers
about-
could have Justin Fields, George Pickens, and Brandon Aiyuk as cornerstones. That's
Yeah.
huge to me.
Yeah, it's not as good as the Bengals.
It's not as good as
Yeah,
the Bengals
that's why I
or
said
the
the
Ravens.
second or the first.
Is it
No,
as
but
good
it's
as
not
the
as good.
Browns?
It's not as good as the Ravens either.
Yeah, because the Browns are older.
Lamar Jackson.
But Lamar and Zay Flowers.
I don't care. Lamar and a bag of chips. I'm taking Lamar.
over
In
Justin
terms of a
Fields
cornerstone,
and
yeah.
whoever.
Yeah, you give me Justin Fields, and I guess like you would need to give me like CeeDee Lamb next to him for,
And
me to,
Justin Jefferson.
for me to consider not taking
Honestly,
Lamar as
Justin
my
Fields.
cornerstone.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think
Don't.
Aiyuk, Pickens, and Justin Fields is a good trio.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing is,
good.
it's probably going to be Russ.
He's talking cornerstones. He's talking future.
Cornerstones.
He's talking
Yeah, well, because
future.
if Justin Fields has a good year, now you give him whatever.
We'll even
I
play.
digress.
Yeah,
around.
to wrap the bow on Aiyuk, he shouldn't leave. He should stay with the Niners, win your guys a Super Bowl, and then go get your money, man. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
I don't understand why he's got to do this right now.
Because he's not going to get an extension for like he's
Yeah.
not going to get more money this year, right? That's not how that
No.
shit works. Your
No.
5th year extension, he signed it. It's been
Exactly.
like play this season
He
out.
just wants the guaranteed money later, and I get it.
Or I guess I
But,
guess he's not
yeah,
returning.
if-
Yeah, whatever.
it's
Get a
just-
Super Bowl ring, man.
Yeah,
Are we all trying to win a championship? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Have fun
I
doing
guess-
that in fucking Pittsburgh.
oh no, I only
Have fun
made
doing that in New England.
I only
now,
made
buddy.
25 million this year instead of 32 million. Well,
Oh, yeah, cry.
fuck up. Sorry, just got
Yeah, well, I just get mad when people complain
Yeah.
about millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Jalen Brunson, man. That's who everyone should model their game after.
Yeah.
yeah.
I took a
pretty much.
$113 million
I
pay
wish
cut.
Brandon Aiyuk had some Jalen Brunson.
Just
in
a
it,
just
bro.
a touch of Jalen Brunson.
That'd be nice.
It's just hard.
Would be nice.
Not everyone can be as blessed as I am.
Basketball's pretty physical.
Honest physicals football.
Jalen Brunson would do just fine at football. That boy's thick.
Wasn't I thought he played football in high school? Did he not?
I don't think so.
know.
I feel like I would have known that. Like
I
he
wanted
would have
to
played with Aiden O'Connell.
I wanted to talk about this because I'm very curious if we could essentially build a dream team. So I don't know if anyone saw this, but SportsCenter said it yesterday. Flag football is officially coming to the Olympics in 2028. They
If
are
we-
bringing American football.
Well, flag. I feel like you could potentially.
No,
If we
the
sent a
Americans are going
single,
to fucking clear this. Sport.
can we send anyone in the NFL?
Even if we cannot, I want us to build our dream team.
Can we at a minimum send D3 players?
I think we got to plant our fucking
Dude,
flag.
Joey? Is
Joey
Joey-
could go off.
Joey
there.
would dominate the flag football
yeah,
Olympics.
I want us to
Without
plant the
goals.
fucking flag. I want us to show our cock,
Yeah.
whip it out.
Okay.
What's the best team in the world?
What?
What positions are we? What
We're
positions
7
are we
on 7,
building?
essentially. We're going to create the 7 offense.
So we need what, a
and the
QB,
7
a running
defense.
back?
I wonder who our quarterback is.
We're building the fucking American dream team for the LA 2028 Olympics.
Flag football.
Flag football.
Yep, you got to specify that.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
wanna
didn't.
Try that one more time.
Yeah, we are going to build the flag football American team for the LA 20. Nope, I have.
Oh my God.
LA 2028.
All right, we're gonna build the American flag football team for the 2028 Olympics. It's gonna be in the Olympics that year.
How many
hosted on our ground?
how many
7 on
players?
7. 7 on
7
7.
on
We're-
7.
Yeah, right? Because flag football, I think
So
that's
yeah,
what
what,
it's
how's
QB,
that, Adam?
RB,
it was great. You nailed that.
appreciate
QB, RB, 4 wide receivers, and a tight end.
Yeah, and then on defense, we'll do
Well,
secondary
we'll
and
get there when we
linebackers.
get
Yeah, we'll get there when we get
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
QB.
right? QB.
Mahomes.
Hold up.
No.
By the way, this is flat. No. Here's
To
it's-
accuracy.
I'm
knew
so
it.
serious. I'm so serious when I
Like,
say
what?
this. By the way, It's not Mahomes.
No, it's not.
It's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. So obvious.
It's either Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Because in flag football, you got to have that crazy mobility.
It's Lamar 10 out of 10 times. Agility is the most important thing in flag football.
And he's a good enough thrower.
Okay, so QB1, it's Lamar.
Yes.
I think
We need a QB2, though. We need a backup.
Josh Allen or Anthony Richardson.
No,
No, because like the
But
power doesn't, the power doesn't matter.
Power
I would
doesn't
go Kyler Murray as my QB.
I just
Oh my
want-
God.
yeah, like if we're talking like flag football, it's just juke moves and like side on
Yeah, but hear me
Kyler
out.
is
But hear me out.
I'm
Lamar
taking
Jackson
Kyler.
and Anthony Richardson walk out. The North Koreans come out also.
What?
Like
What?
we are.
Bro, anyone walks out, we're gonna fucking dominate them.
Yeah,
It doesn't
we're
matter
gonna
which country you're trotting out against us.
Actually-
I'm telling you, the power, like Josh Allen, the power doesn't fucking matter. Give me Kyler Murray.
Or are we like underestimating Patrick Mahomes' rushing ability?
Pat
Yeah,
Mahomes,
underrated
I think it's
rusher.
probably Pat Mahomes.
And like the sidearm cool bullshit.
he is
can
very
pull
mobile.
out.
He's very agile.
Yeah,
He's-
like I think I was just
Pat
thinking
Mahomes
Lamar
number
because he's
two.
fast as shit.
It's Mahomes number 2 though. It's still Lamar 1.
you think Lamar
for me.
won?
I'd prefer Lamar.
Bro,
one.
Lamar's like the best
Let's
athlete
just go
I've ever
Lamar.
seen.
I feel like
I'll
you'll
be
get a
honest.
little more.
I maybe would have dabbled in Kyler too. It was a valid point.
I would have definitely stuck my toe in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
no,
just like it might be a
take
I
little
a
definitely
bold,
put my
but,
toe in
like,
him a little
yeah,
bit.
just
Oh, pause. Nope, I wouldn't do
Lamar
that.
Jackson won.
Lamar Jackson QB1.
Do we
Tyreek.
need a 2? Do we need a 2?
We needed to just in case
sorry, I
a
got
backup.
excited.
Mahomes.
too.
Yeah.
Let's just go with
Go
one
Mahomes as a
quarterback
backup.
system.
He's a
One
backup.
quarterback system.
One
sure.
quarterback
And then,
system.
all
Lamar
right,
Jackson.
wide receiver 1.
Yeah, Tyreek.
River Craycraft.
No.
I was actually gonna say Braxton.
No.
Okay, it's Tyreek Hill.
It's
Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
And
so
what-
easily Tyreek Hill.
We could
This
just
is-
like to wrap a bow on this. We could trot out Lamar and Tyreek Hill and 5 traffic cones and win every single game.
We could go 2 on 7.
2 on 7. Just hey Tyreek, you run straight, I throw ball straight. Touchdown.
And if you fall down, I run
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, they covered you. Now I run fast. We're fine. We're set. We're good.
There are no rivals.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, what a decent integration.
You try.
Not
So
So
your
how many
best.
wideouts? We're doing 4.
We need a
we're
running back.
running- we're
We
running
need a
the
running
spread,
back. We
right?
need a running back.
All right,
I think you need a running back. You gotta have someone, right?
Christian McCaffrey.
It's Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Especially in flag football where you're
or if we
running
throw him in.
routes.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, Jameer Gibbs not a bad.
Yeah, but CMC's
CMC.
he's what
literally
Jameer
plays
Gibbs
in
is
the
Okay,
supposed
slot.
to be
CMC
one day.
CMC RB1.
Yeah.
Wide receiver 1, Tyreek.
Tyreek.
Wide receiver 2,
Justin Jefferson.
Wide receiver 3,
CeeDee
Lamb.
Do we want a big boy that can go moss
Yeah, give me Jamar Chase.
motherfuckers?
Let's go get a guy who can go get it.
Deep ball.
Yeah, deep ball, Jamar Chase.
And by the way, 7 on 7 doesn't include a tight end. It includes a center.
Oh, okay.
Frank Ragnow.
No, give me Linderbaum. I want
Wait,
Linderbaum.
is
He's a
that-
little more mobile. I want Linderbaum.
Is that the guy on the Chiefs?
No,
that's
Ravens.
Ravens. Sorry,
Yeah, give me
But there's
Linderbaum.
no. How does that work
What do you mean?
Creed Humphrey's on the Chiefs.
How does what work?
with the center?
You have to have a guy
He's gotta
snapping the
snap.
ball.
No, but I think you can have a guy try like snap and run.
Oh, wait. Let's go tight end for that guy then.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, we need to decide how we're doing it. Like,
I think
don't
let's
give a
just
shit about the
assume-
center. Let's put a tight end.
Let's assume that the tight end can snap and run.
Let's
or
just
block.
assume that they're holding the ball and it's
Yeah,
ready
all right.
go.
Tight end.
7 seconds. It's got to be Travis Kelce. I mean, I don't want it, but like,
Look, blocking doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean dick. I want Kyle Pitts.
I was gonna say I'm kind of leaning Kyle Pitts, but we already have Jamar Chase. Like,
nah, I want Kelce.
I think
I'm
want
just thinking
Kelce
of
too.
the
just,
moxie of the team together.
and think of Kelce like red zone, the big body target still does matter.
Yeah, but
like,
just imagine
boxing
Kelce
guys out.
scores. Hear me out. Kelce scores. The camera comes onto the field. He's doing like stanky leg or something. Tyreek's doing something cool. That's how I kind of see the situation.
No, that could be pretty fun.
Yeah. So that's our offense.
Justin Jefferson's literally guiding. Same with Jamal.
Jack, you want a gritty?
No. Not
Okay.
Right now.
So that's our
I'll Gritty
offense.
and Canton this
Lamar
weekend.
QB1, CMC RB2,
We win.
Tyreek wide receiver 1,
Justin
Jettis
Jefferson.
wide receiver 2, CeeDee Lamb wide receiver 3.
Luther Burden, wide receiver 4.
We also could be very fair and diverse and put like
Bro, we could put me at tight end.
Can we just get Calvin Johnson out of retirement? He can still hoop.
or Brady.
If we put any, do you think we could win with the D3 All American team?
No, dude. Didn't we just lose to fucking Japan in some
But that-
bullshit?
I don't even think D3 was playing in
that.
that.
was with D3 players.
So our
Really?
tight end, wait,
Yeah.
so,
Or were they the
so we had
All-American
Jamar and then
team?
our tight end was Kelce, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, on defense.
on
Micah
defense,
Parsons.
We need 3
Somewhere.
linebackers.
I want-
We need 3 linebackers and we need 4 corners, 4 DBs.
all right, but I want TJ Watt and Myles Garrett off the edge.
But there's no rushing?
No, you can
No,
rush
one
the
guy
Or are we
Rush
dropping
line.
everything in?
I want Micah Parsons somewhere.
Let's have as our rusher Micah
Micah.
Parsons because he
Micah,
can
yeah.
drop back in
He could
coverage
drop,
too.
yeah. Okay, so we got Micah.
I want Fred Warner.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like Fred Warner.
great.
I want
Love that.
Sauce.
Fred Warner is the best coverage linebacker in the league.
I want Sauce Gardner.
Wait, let's
wait,
talk linebackers.
Yeah, we're
We got
talking.
3
Relax,
linebackers.
all right? Pump the brakes, kid.
Or yeah, all right. So we're gonna have three linebackers. Micah rushing, and then
4 DBs.
Fred Warner is paired with
Quincy Williams.
I'm stuck on I'm stuck thinking of how we're gonna run this. Who's gonna read?
Quincy Williams is very good cover.
What about
Roquan's a run stopper?
What about?
It's flag football.
No, I'm saying what about that's.
Take him out.
We don't need run stoppers.
Yeah,
I know.
that's
I'm saying Roquan's a run stopper, but who do I fucking want? I'm
Quincy
struggling.
Quincy Williams.
I would love a prime
So
Jamal
fast.
Adams to be.
Yes,
there.
that'd be a great pick.
That would be like a
To be
guy
our
like
linebacker,
that.
yeah.
Kyle Hamilton maybe playing at a
Fuck
linebacker
yeah.
He's
spot.
going to be with the DBs.
No, because we can have other DBs.
I know.
He
We
can
could
play a
let's move
linebacker
him
spot.
up. Yeah.
You know,
Dude, we make the rules, Adam.
yeah, this is
Give me
our
Kyle
team.
Hamilton.
I think Kyle Hamilton, his ability to stop the run and play up physical, but also cover.
Love that.
I kind of just want him in the back. I want his lengthy.
I don't think he's going to be in the back for us.
But he can back. He can drop back and play the
But
run.
we can get better cover safeties.
The linebacker. We
So we're putting Kyle Hamilton.
Dude,
So,
our
it's Fred,
safeties-
so we're going to have Micah. We're going Micah, Fred, Kyle Hamilton.
Okay, and on the outside,
Sauce.
Jalen, Pat,
Okay.
Jalen Johnson.
Oh,
What are you talking
I
about?
was saying
Johnson
Jalen
or
Ramsey, but
Yeah.
I want the swag. I want an all Moxie team.
I want Sauce for sure.
I want Jalen Ramsey on this
Cooper
team.
DeJean.
No.
That's fair. We do need to level the playing field a little bit. Diversity.
I
you
want
say.
Sauce.
I kind of want Jalen Ramsey too. Like in terms of
Ramsey,
flag
this
football,
Who's
team,
who's the second best corner in the league?
probably it's
According to Madden,
certain.
it's Jalen Ramsey.
It's certain or
Well, again,
Jalen
we need
Johnson
4
or
DBs.
Jalen Ramsey.
So we need 2 corners. I think the 2 corners are Sauce and Jalen Ramsey.
I also
I think
personally
that'd be
think we
sick.
should take corners for our safeties. Like all they're going to be
No,
doing
I
is
want
playing
Minka.
zone
I want Minka
coverage.
back there.
That's
But
fair.
he's not going to be able to lay lumber.
That's
We're laying lumber on the flag.
I know, but we're just looking for guys that can cover. Is really the main thing here.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, it has to be 2 free safeties, not strong. I do think. Yeah, Minka. Let's put Minka
Let's
back.
put Minka
Minka.
there. Let's put Minka in
He's
there.
a ball hawk.
I liked Kyle.
And then you want Derwin James just for a scary effect. They're pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
to
but
him.
he's a strong safety.
Yeah, but he might kill you.
I like it.
That's fair. I
Let's,
don't mind
let's have
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's have him there to knock someone's
Do we
head
bring
off.
Ed
in
Reed
game
out of
one.
retirement?
I think having him in there
No,
for
he's
game
the
one
coach.
to give somebody a concussion and say this is how we fucking play it back in the States.
Yeah.
And then the rest.
And by the way, got
rest
your
of the
fucking
field.
flag.
No,
Kyle.
I want
Well,
also. I want them
unconscious.
to actually cancel flag football, American flag football. So we need Derwin James out there.
Who smoked Tyreek in the Pro Bowl when they were playing flag?
I think. I don't know.
Like got hit.
I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no, I do remember
tackled
that, yeah.
Tyreek
All right. Well,
Hill.
so that's our team. So on defense, we got Micah rushing. We got Fred Warner. We're moving Kyle Hamilton to linebacker.
I like that play a
Then we
lot.
got Sauce Gardner. Then we got Jalen Ramsey. Then we got Minka and Derwin James for the
scary.
intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a dog, but also.
Are you
I
looking
want,
up that play?
I
I
want
wanna
us
see
to
if I can
dominate
find
so
it, yeah.
badly that they decide to fucking cancel
I
the
think this
sport.
is it. Yeah. Someone smoked Tyreek. Who was it? Was it Trayvon Diggs?
I can't
I
tell.
think Trayvon fucking killed him.
They don't say who it is. In there.
Oh man, if only you get the best Pro Bowl play of all time.
it was
fucking-
Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, was it
I
Jalen
thought it
Ramsey?
was
All
Jalen,
right,
yeah.
yeah, I want him on my squad.
It was just boosh.
That was when he was still in the Rams. What did I say? No. Well, do you guys remember that that one hit in the Pro Bowl? I think it was. I want to say it was Sean Taylor.
It was
against
Sean
that
Taylor.
punter.
Yeah.
He just fucking killed him. It
So
was so
sick.
fun.
Yeah, so
When the
awesome.
punter gets up, I'm like, dude,
It was good for the
if
punter.
Sean Taylor hits me, I'm not moving for a month.
No.
Like,
Any
at
NFL
all.
player hits me. I'm calling it
What time
a
is it?
life.
It's 10:49. We can do one
We
more
had
thing.
fun. Yeah, that was fun. I like the Dream Team thing. That was neat. Good job.
I feel
I'm gonna
bad.
do
for,
something quickly because I don't want to copy Dove Kleiman's post.
I really
He's
hope.
not, but
I really hope they let us bring at least one NFL player.
Dude, even if we have
Or college, yeah.
even if it's college, dude, like right now we would have fucking Luther Burden out there who's disgusting. You'd have Emeka Ibuka, wide receiver. Fucking
Who would play QB for us? Like who?
who would play QB?
who's
Probably
good?
Dylan Gabriel would be really fun.
I feel like college football's kind of lame this year.
No, it's gonna be sick. Mizzou's really good.
Yeah, I know. Good for you.
Thanks.
I'll root for Mizzou.
Yeah.
I like to see my
Audric
friends succeed.
Estime would be a cool running back.
I got something kind of fun that I just looked up.
What'd you look up?
It's still typing out, so just give me a second.
Can you guys?
just ChatGPT some shit?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Can you believe that we're gonna get a fucking 12-team playoff in college football this year?
Oh, I'm gonna nut.
Wait.
I'm gonna be so annoying
You're
talking
gonna-
about college football
you're
this
gonna-
year.
This is kind of fun. So Dove Kleiman, I just saw that he what? Sorry.
No, nothing. Go ahead. I thought he was.
Did you want to go into college?
No,
football
I
playoff?
did. I just.
No, I
like,
thought he was
was
talking about
feeling-
college football. I was
So
like,
did
I'm
I.
talking about college football.
Me too. I was like,
So Dove Kleiman tweeted out, which I fucking hate this dude, and he hates us too.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit motherfucker.
So
Piece of
he
stupid
says
ass.
he asked
hates the
AI to
Dolphins or you guys.
He hates us.
Caps off.
Okay.
He actually was.
so
haunting
fuck
us.
you, Dove.
Well, did you see we exposed him basically for being a fucking fraud?
I do remember you guys mentioning this.
He
So yeah,
hacked our
fuck
shit.
you, buddy.
And he
This
denied it all.
is like my first week with
funny.
Better, and I saw you guys were posting that with the whole company. I was like, oh, like,
So funny. So whatever. Dove tweeted out saying he asked AI to predict the 2024 NFL season, and here were the results. So I was like, okay, something about this.
ChatGPT only goes up to a certain year.
So I looked up ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT, can you predict every NFL team's record for the 2024 season?
Oh God.
So
wonder how
ChatGPT
he did.
spit it back out and said, predicting the exact record for every NFL team in the 2024 season is highly speculative. Yes, it is. Good job. It depends on many variables, such as player performance, injuries, coaching strategies, and
Yes.
unforeseen circumstances.
Sure
However, I can provide a general prediction based on current rosters, previous season performances, and trends. Here's a speculative prediction for the 2024 NFL season according to ChatGPT.
Love it.
AFC East.
Okay.
In first place,
The New York Jets.
the Buffalo Bills at 12-5.
Yeah, sounds about right.
In second place, the New York Jets at 11-6.
Hell yeah, ChatGPT knows ball, baby.
And
They
third
know
place,
ball.
the Miami Dolphins at 10-7. And in fourth place, the Patriots at 8-9.
Oh,
Drake May, sneaky decent.
I think
year.
ChatGPT like saw all the championships from 2000 to
it's like his
2017, and they were
throwback
like,
ones.
"Oh, they must be kind of good."
In the AFC North, the winner of the division, the Cincinnati Bengals at 12-5.
Sure. Hey, ChatGPT loves 12-5s like us, by the way.
They get it. By the way, they also kind of love 8-9s. Baltimore Ravens 11-6, second place.
All right.
Okay.
In third place,
The Browns,
the Cleveland Browns at 9-8.
Wow.
And in fourth place,
Steelers.
below 500, the Pittsburgh Steelers at 8-9.
I had them
Okay,
7
by
and
the-
10. We're
I
kind
think that's
of
actually a pretty good.
we're kind of vibing with ChatGPT.
Shout out the intelligence of being artificial.
Holy shit.
AFC South. You hate to see this, Jack.
Really?
Oh no.
The winner of the division is the Jacksonville
Jacksonville
Jaguars,
Jaguars.
10-7. 10-7.
And the Texans
That's fucking
do what?
bullshit.
Okay, this doesn't really make sense because they have the Texans.
Okay, keep going. Just keep
Well, no,
going.
yeah, that's
Just go.
go. I want to hear
go.
what ChatGPT has to say.
The Tennessee Titans 8-9.
Jesus.
In
Second.
second place.
The Colts at 7-10. And the Texans at 5-12.
What?
Did they mistake that? They meant to flip it?
I don't know. Something
All right.
doesn't add up.
This is why, by the way, folks, like, we're good.
Yeah,
we're
we
never
got at
gonna
least
get
another
overtaken
50 years.
They're not taking
by
over. They're not
fucking
taking over.
AI.
We're
That's
good.
just,
We're good.
robots are not taking over the world. We're
Yeah.
good.
We're chilling.
Fucking idiots.
Fucking
Do you know about
stupid
CJ
computer.
Stroud?
In the
Dumb
West.
little
Morons,
computer. Ever heard of
dude.
Stephon Diggs and Daniil Hunter?
Yeah, see, this just does.
No, keep going. I want to hear.
In the AFC West,
Oh, God. He's
the
like,
Chiefs win the division at 13-4.
Okay,
Sure,
that
yeah.
sounds reasonable.
In second place, the Los Angeles Chargers at 11-6.
All right.
Okay, interesting.
In third, the Raiders at 7-10, and the Broncos at 6-11.
That feels good. I like that.
Maybe the Chargers could take advantage of the Raiders
Sneaky.
and Broncos. There's four.
I
right
like that
there.
division. I got
All
no
right,
problems there.
we're getting naughty. Winner of the NFC East, according to AI, the Eagles at 13-4.
Not crazy. I don't think that'll happen, but not
Good
crazy.
record. I could see them winning the division, though.
The Cowboys at 11-6, second place. In third place, the Giants at 8-9, and
Okay.
in fourth, the Commanders at 6-11.
This is
Sounds
that's
good,
not a
yeah.
bad take.
The Texans one is crazy.
This
Like
is-
because all of these
Yeah.
are reasonable.
Yeah.
But they just took fucking acid before making picks for the AFC South.
Well, the AFC South is just weird.
Not that weird.
Yeah.
In the North,
Which one?
the NFC North, we already did the
I
AFC.
know.
Detroit Lions, 10-7, winner of the division.
Wow, that's
It's a tough division. It's a tough division.
Second place, the Packers at 9-8. The Vikings in third place at 8-9.
Ooh.
And the Bears at 7-10.
Wow. So I think based on what I've
Vikings
learned,
8-9.
ChatGPT's algorithm puts more value on past seasons than they should. I think they saw that the Bears
They're not
and
looking at the
Texans
future.
stunk for a long time, so they are going to continue to not be good.
It's not a good
Patriots
predictive model.
good for a long time. They're not going to be as bad as people think.
Heads up. Yeah, it's a good way to get the model.
In the South, the best division in football. The winner of the division, oh
Falcons,
my
Saints,
God.
Tight.
what, 15-2?
The one you didn't say, the Carolina Panthers 9-8. They win the division.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Big jump for the big
says
jump. for the
no?
I
Panthers.
don't mind it. I don't
I
mind,
mind
it.
it. I mind it. But
In second place, the New Orleans Saints at 8-9.
okay,
In third place, the Falcons at 7-10.
I think the Falcons
And in
is
fourth,
very
the
wrong.
Bucks 6-11.
Wow, the Bucks.
I actually hate that.
That's my least favorite division.
I think I would
Always has
flip.
been.
I would flip that.
Yeah.
And in the
Yeah.
West, ooh,
Uh-oh, Jackie.
fuck.
Uh-oh,
They're at the
Jackie.
Seahawks.
In the NFC West, no, they're not. The Niners are 12-5. They win the
Okay.
division.
You got any problems there?
Disappointing year.
In second place, though,
Dude, that's simply to see you.
in second place, the Seahawks at 10-7.
Oh, yeah, that's just not happening.
In third place, the Rams at 7-10, and in fourth place, the worst division in football, the Cardinals, or the worst record in football, the Cardinals 5-12.
That's not going to happen. I think the
And
Cardinals
let me put
are
a bow on
sleepy.
it. These predictions are purely speculative and for entertainment purposes.
Okay,
the
now
actual
ask
season
him-
results can and will likely vary.
Who wins the Super Bowl?
Shit.
Who wins the Super
I
Bowl?
want to see, based off of this season.
No, I know. Just say,
who
based on that, who wins the Super Bowl?
Okay.
Over who? Who beats who in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, what's the Super Bowl matchup and who wins, according to robots? What do you think they're going to say?
I think they're going to say Chiefs over.
I think they're
I
going
would
to
say
say
Chiefs Niners.
I was going to say they're going to say Chiefs Niners.
Because they beat them in
Oh my
two
God,
Super
they have the
Bowls.
Jets beating the Niners. No way. Really?
Oh my God. They have the Panthers win the Super Bowl?
Oh my God, the Dolphins
Adam, what is it?
lost another
keep
playoff
talking.
game in the first round.
What is he doing? I don't know what's
He's
happening.
having a full-fledged conversation with ChatGPT right now.
And who's the MVP of the Super Bowl? And did Kyle
Did you
Shanahan
guys see-
did Kyle Shanahan blow another fourth quarter lead?
Did you see Strasser? I can't remember which group chat it was in, thanking ChatGPT.
Yeah, dude.
And he just
Oh my
goes, "That's the
God.
most beta shit I've ever seen."
Yeah,
Thanking an
he's
AI.
He's like, thank you for your time. I'm like, dude,
It's like it's a robot. You dumb
it's
fucking
AI.
idiot.
They don't know you exist.
Thank you for your help.
Adam, do you have this yet?
I'm getting the entire playoffs for you. Please hold.
Oh my God! What? All right, Pat. Do you want to talk about?
No,
Let's talk
it's
about
here.
the 12-team playoff.
We're locked in.
God damn it.
We're locked in. It's
I want to talk
happened.
about college football. Every time we want to talk about college football.
We'll do that anytime we have dead air. We'll start
So
talking
now that
college
you
ball.
have the records for all of them here, according to AI, according to ChatGPT, this is exactly how the 2024 playoffs are going to go.
Okay, sick.
In the wild card round, the seeding, of course, the number 1 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs, the number 2 seed, Bills at 12-5, the 3 seed, the Bengals at 12-5, the Jags are the 4 seed at 10-7. Your 3 wild card teams are the Chargers at 11-6, the 5th seed, the Ravens 11-6 as well, and the 6th seed, and the New York Jets, the 7th seed.
I was getting nervous
In the
there for a
NFC,
second.
playoff appearance.
In the NFC, the number 1 seed are the Eagles. The number 2 seed are the Niners. The 3 seed are the Cowboys. The 4 seed are the Lions. And the wild card teams, oh my God, Seahawks in the 5th spot, Panthers in the 2nd spot, and the Packers are the 7th seed at 9-8.
Imagine that's the playoffs.
Now we get to the wild card round.
Hilarious.
It's the number 2 Buffalo Bills versus the number 7 New York Jets. The
That's
Bills
sick.
win.
Oh,
You could have at least given me like
I'll be honest.
20 seconds.
some build up.
I
They have
didn't-
a score too.
No, they don't. But I was just reading, and I didn't even realize it was the Jets. I'm
That was
sorry,
such a
Pat.
quick. I
That's
know
tough.
we accomplished a goal of making the playoffs, but I didn't expect it to end in the wild card.
Disappointing season, huh?
Disappointing season, Super Bowl.
The
bust.
3 versus the 6. It's the Bengals versus the Ravens. The Bengals win.
Sick that
the
we get
Jags
divisional
versus the
matchups.
Chargers, a rematch.
Revenge game for the Chargers.
The Chargers win.
Yeah, look at that.
they get
Damn,
their first-
I got so
Justin
drunk.
Herbert's
If
getting
Jim
his
during
first
that game.
Harbaugh
playoff
can get
win.
a playoff win in his first year, coach of the year.
I was taking Jaeger bombs one after another to will the Jaguars to a victory in that game.
Congratulations, you did a lot.
Yeah, no, we did. We were taking one like every single time we got a
You
stop
know,
or a score.
Just random sidebar off that. I was talking to one of my buddies yesterday. I can't remember the last time I did an Irish car bomb. Those are fun.
Irish car bombs
Can
rule.
we bring them back?
You know what also rule is Baby Guinness. Where
You know what
get a
also
little
rules?
Coffee liqueur
Those are
and
great.
Baileys.
Yeah,
The NFC playoffs.
yeah. Let's go to that too. I was just saying.
The
Irish-
Niners versus the Packers. You love this one.
We always fucking beat
The
them in
Niners
playoffs.
always win.
Yeah, we
always
always
win.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The Cowboys versus the Panthers. I mean, what are we doing? Bryce Young.
Panthers. This
It's
should be
the
so
Bryce-
Panthers.
it's
Take the
the
Cowboys minus 14.5.
It's the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys
Congrats,
win.
Dak. Third playoff.
And then the
win.
Lions versus the Seahawks.
Lions minus
Lions win.
9.5.
Lions win that one.
So I
Yep.
think every higher seed wins.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
Now
I have
in
a
the
feeling-
divisional round.
Okay. So it's wait. By the way, who are the 2 1 seeds? It was the Chiefs and Eagles. It's gonna be Chiefs Eagles in the Super Bowl, is it not?
In the AFC divisional round, the Chiefs versus the Chargers. This is an easy one.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Chiefs win.
Okay. Let's just think every higher seed's gonna win.
Yeah, okay.
The Bills versus the Bengals.
Bills
win.
The Bills win.
Yeah.
The NFC, the Eagles versus the Lions.
The Eagles win.
The Niners versus, even though you're wearing their hat, which
The
is
Niners
crazy.
win.
Yeah. The Niners.
The
win.
Niners win.
So every high seed wins every single matchup.
I just got so
appears that
excited for
way.
playoff football right there, just thinking of all those matchups.
And
The AFC Championship is your Chiefs
The
versus
Chiefs
the
win.
Buffalo Bills. The
Chiefs
Chiefs
win.
win.
Yep.
And the NFC, the Eagles versus the Niners.
The
Eagles
I'm
win.
sorry, Jack.
The Eagles win.
The Eagles win.
And
then
then
the
the Eagles
Chiefs-
had a better record than the Chiefs.
No,
correct?
same
Right,
record.
both 13
And the
4.
Super Bowl, live from New Orleans.
Repeat.
matchup, rematch.
The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Chiefs win that game.
Chiefs win that game.
Yeah,
Patrick
easy.
Mahomes, 4th Super Bowl.
38 to
I
35.
real that the playoffs they were
Chalk.
yeah.
And you want to know
definition
why
of
they
chalk.
won?
One upset
Not one.
You want to know why the Chiefs won?
Why did they
Patrick
win?
Mahomes.
The Chiefs experienced offensive prowess and it gives them the edge. It's called Patrick Mahomes.
Poetry out of
Congratulations, Chiefs,
ChatGPT.
on your fucking millionth Super Bowl, dicks.
By the way, Patrick Mahomes goes out and wins that Super Bowl just like ChatGPT predicts. I think he's officially
The GOAT.
No.
it's close.
He's going to have to keep this up his entire career.
He's got to get like
Go.
6.
Yes,
Okay,
he got
but that would
7.
be 4 before Tom Brady had 4.
So ridiculous.
That's insane.
It'd be ridiculous. So that's all I got.
Got anyone but them,
Did you like that one? Do you like the AI?
I like the AI.
But by the way,
I like the records more than I like the
for
players.
whatever it might be worth, according to Dov Kleiman's model, I don't know what it is because he's a fuckface, but the Dolphins won the division. So
That's a better model.
I want the Jets to be good so bad.
he had the Jets in 3rd.
So bad. Be so cool.
That'd be really cool.
Like the last 2 seasons, I got a taste of the Jets being like 5-3,
And that was awesome.
and it was so fucking sick.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. Got just a little daydreamy
Yeah,
there.
let's
Ooh.
should we go?
We're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to go. But at some point, he went in depth. He did Super Bowl winner and everything. If you would have liked Dov Kleiman's model,
I don't want to. Oh, we win.
the Niners won the Super Bowl in Dov Kleiman's
Wait,
model.
actually, my Dove's got a turn. He's changing.
Niners Chiefs rematch.
I kind of like Dove now. Actually, no, fuck him.
Dak finally gets a win, though.
He's had 2.
But like
go
he gets to the
Dak!
championship game. Yep.
All
That's
right.
all we got.
Let's go.
Let's wrap up. As a reminder, season-long projections are officially live in the Better Picks app, so make sure to download Better. Set a lineup to a 25.5. I've always been saying this. Also,
Garrett Wilson
thank you
receiving
again
yards.
to No Rivals. Sent us some sick hats.
This is not a
I mean-
Cowboys hat.
It's fully a Cowboys hat. I got some good ones I really like, so we got to get you one, Pat.
Send me one.
And then last but not least, Jack and I will be in Canton, Ohio this weekend for the Fantasy
we will.
Football Expo. Make sure if you are in the area to at least DM us. Let's link up. Let's try and find a way to communicate. We'll also be doing, I think, a workout with Donald Driver's trainer.
Yeah,
so we're
his
going to be
gym.
training like an NFL wide receiver, which is going to be pretty bizarre.
You don't want to see me on that jugs machine, brother.
I don't think it's going to be anything other than actual strength training. But
Okay, well, what if they give us cool football catching drills? That'll be
If
fun.
they don't break out a jug machine, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset as well. I want to use the jugs machine. I got great hands.
But we'll see you Friday. Love you. Bye. Bye. Caps Off is brought to you by Better, starring Adam Spachnik, Jack Perotti, and this guy Pat right now, who we don't know if we're officially giving a seat to.
Cool.
Make sure to check out our socials at Caps Off Pod on Instagram and Caps Off Podcast on TikTok. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the link in the description. And as always, be sure to download Better and play Better Picks with promo code CAPSOFF to play the best daily fantasy football app on the market.